Hi guys, you're welcome back to Judas Fashion Home channel. Thank you for stopping by. And if it's your first time seeing my video, please kindly subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget to hit on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching on how to cut this beautiful crop top with a braided strap. So let's get straight into the tutorial. So for this tutorial, I'll be making use of this lacquer material, so which is not even up to a yard, because I made use of this fabric in my previous video. So here's the remaining one. So if you're making yours, you can just make use of what's this material called, this scuba material or etika material. Just make sure it is a drawing material, because in this top we are not making use of any zipper at the back. So I'll be drafting on my pattern first, then I'll transfer it to my fabric. So here I've placed my pattern paper on the table. So I'll be going up by 5 inches, which is our normal measurement when we are taking our measurements for our off shoulder. Then I'll mark my chest line, which is 9 inches, which is also my armhole line. Then I'll mark 20 inches for the full length of my top. Then I'll mark 17 inches for my half length. So I'll go ahead and connect my lines. So after connecting my lines, I'll label them. I'll label my armhole line as chest line. Then I'll label my full length. So after, at the center front, I'll mark 6 inches. So that will be for my neckline, the width of my neckline. Then I'll connect it down to my chest line, which is 9 inches. So I'll curve my armhole like that. Then after, I'll take my bust measurement divided by 4, then plus 1 inches allowance. Normally for this lacquer material that I'm making use of, um I don't have to add any allowance to it because it's a joint material, but I'm adding 1 inches allowance to it because I want it to be a little bit free when I wear it, because there won't be a zipper on it. So on my waistline, I also marked my waist divided by 4, then plus 1 inches sewing allowance, then 1 inches for that. Then I came down to my, from the neckline, then from the 5 inches I came down to 7 inches. Then I connect my sweater neckline. Then on my waistline, I took um half inches on the both side for my that line. Sorry, I marked my nipple to nipple, which is 4 inches, then plus half inches allowance, so making 4.5 inches. So I've already marked my that line. Sorry, I'm making use of pen instead of marker. Yes, my marker wasn't working too well, so that was the reason why I make use of this pen. So I've done drafting the front pattern, then I'll place it on my back pattern and also cut the same out. I'll be making use of the same neckline for my back bodies also. So but for this top, we are not adding any dart to the back, it's just only the front that there will be dart. So now I'll go ahead and reduce my that measurement, which is 1 inches, from my back bodies, because I'm not making use of any, I'm not taking any dart at the back like I said earlier. So I'll go ahead and cut that out. So I've done cutting it out. Now at the center front of this top, at the front there's a like a V shape there. So I'll go ahead and go up from the center of my front. I'll go up by 2.5 inches. So then I'll connect it like this in a curvy way. So it's just like when we are marking a sweetheart neckline, but um when you see this picture, because I'll be pasting this picture right here now, you will see it, so you understand what I'm saying. So just use your curvy ruler to just curve it like that, so you can see what I'm seeing right now. So at the back of my body too, so at the side like this, I'll go up by half inches, then I'll also curve that. So because I don't want the side to be sharp, so I'll just go up by half inches, then curve the side. So I'm trying to check if the side are equal. So now I'm still trimming out some excess. So I've done cutting the pattern, so I've already cut out my fabric also. So I went ahead to add half inches up and at the down part, so I didn't add any allowance at the side. So now I'll go ahead and notch where my dart will be, so I know where I will start picking my dart from. So when I've gone ahead to cut facing for this top, because I'll be using a facing for it, the one I'll be using to turn the neckline and the armhole side. So now I'll go ahead and cut out my strap, so the one I'll be using for the braided strap, so which is like the width of it is like 2 inches. Then you just go ahead and fold it, so it depends on how long you want it. So although we are still going to reduce it to the length of the one we want to use for our strap. So I'm gonna ahead to braided one. I'm gonna ahead to braid one rather. So now I'm trying to get the measurement of it. You know, we came down by 5 inches for our off shoulder. So now here I'm having 12 inches. So for the, I'll be using half inches to stitch it in. So now I'll be braiding the second one also, second strap. So you can get someone to hold it for you, but if you don't have anybody to hold it for you, you can just use your mouth, because I use my mouth to hold it, then I continue braiding it. So I'm checking if it's as long as the one I already braided. So now it's up to the length. So I'll go ahead and use my machine to tack it down so it won't be losing, and cut out the excess. So I've done with that. I'm done with that weather. So now I've done picking my dart. So here are some excess coming out. So I'll go ahead and trim it out. Now I'll go ahead and shape my top with the 1 inches allowance I added to it. So I'll go ahead and shape my facing also. So I'll shape my top different, then shape my facing too different. I won't be joining it yet. So now separately rather. So I've done shaping them separately. So I'll go ahead and use the facing to turn the main fabric. So when turning it, I'll be leaving like one inches at where I want my strap to be. So I'll be leaving that place like 1 inches up open. I won't be stitching on that place because that is the place I will be inserting my braided strap in. Then I'll go ahead and stitch it down. I hope you guys understand. So I'm using my pin to secure the facing and the fabric, so it will be easier for me to run a stitch on it. So here's the place I said you'll be leaving opening. So that is how we'll be attaching our braided strap to. So after stitching it down, so we leave like 1 inches there. Depends on how where you want your strap to be. So now I've done turning it with my facing, done turning the armhole, so turning the neckline. So now I'll be pushing in my braided strap inward like that. So I'll use my pin to hold it down, then I'll take it to my sewing machine, then use my machine to stitch it down. So for my strap, I made use of 11 inches for the length. So on fold it's 5.5 inches. 5 inches is the one I took out for my off shoulder, so I'll be using half inches to for the stitching allowance. So I'm done with the strap, so I'll go ahead and use my bias to turn the down part of it. So here is the finish. So you can see how good it's looking. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Please don't forget to like, share, and